Good day, students. We have already seen the solution of chapter number 8, that is algebraic expressions and operations on them. Today we will see the explanation. So starting with practice set 32. The first thing that we need to know is, what do you mean by algebraic expressions? Algebraic expressions means the equation in which a number is written. So moving ahead to practice at 32, the question says classify the following algebraic expressions as monomials, binomials, trinomials or polynomials. So first thing that we need to know is, what do you mean by monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial? Mono means one. The equation in which there is only one number is called as monomial. Coming to binomial, bi means two. So binomials is nothing but the equation in which two numbers are there. Trinomials, tri means three. So the equations in which three numbers are there, that is trinomial. And more than three is polynomial, that can be 4, 5, 6 up to infinity. So the question says we need to classify this. So moving ahead to first sum, first question is 7x. So this is one. So this comes under monomial. Again, second one is 5y minus 7z, 1 and 2. Two equations are there, two numbers are there in one equation. So this is binomial. 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11, 1, 2, 3. So this is trinomial. 1 minus 8a minus 7a square minus 7a cube, 1, 2, 3, 4. More than 3, that comes under polynomial. Moving to fifth one, 5m minus 3, 1 and 2. Two terms are there, so this is binomial. Again a, single term, so this is monomial. 4, again single term, this is monomial. 3y square minus 7y plus 5, this is 3, 1, 2 and 3. So this comes under trinomial, 1, 2 and 3. So monomial contains one value, binomials contain 2, trinomials contains 3, while more than 3 is under polynomial. Moving ahead to next one, that is practice at 33, in which we are supposed to add binomials. So the first sum is, there are two ways to do. One is horizontally and the other one is vertically. You all are, there is no rule which one to follow. So I have done few sums based on vertical arrangement and few sums based on horizontal arrangement. So the first one is 9p plus 16q, 13p plus 2q. These are two equations and we need to add up. So first thing while adding we need to keep is, all the variables should be same, that is p should be same, q should be same. Q and q, these two term will be added, p and p, these two term will be added. So 9 plus 13 is 22p and 16 plus 2 is 18q. So adding 9p plus 16q plus 13p plus 2q, we get 22p plus 18q. This is the vertical arrangement or method of addition of binomials by vertical arrangement. Moving ahead to the second one, 2a plus 6b plus 8c, 16a plus 13c plus 18b. So again, all the terms with a will be one below the other, b one below the other, c one below the other. So 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 6 is 24 and 13 plus 8 is 21. So the final answer is 18a plus 24b plus 21c. C plus c is never c square. Don't write this. Nor does it says c plus c is 2c. So moving ahead to the third sum, 13x square minus 12y square and the other is 6x square minus 8y square. So again x square will be one below the other, while y square will be one below the other. So 13x square minus 12y square plus 6x square minus 8y square. So this is minus minus plus 12 plus 18 is 12 plus 8 is 20 and sign of the greater number, that is greater number between 12 and 8 is 12. So sign of minus. So this becomes minus 20 square y square and 13 plus 6 is 19x square. Moving to fourth sum. So 17a square b square plus 16c, and the other one is 28c minus 28a square b square. You all can see the allotment or the arrangement of the number is shuffled. So a square b square term will be added by a square b square term, while the c term will be added by c term only. So this is horizontal arrangement. I have done 3 sums based on horizontal arrangement, and I have shown you all 3 sums based on vertical arrangement. So 17 minus 28 is minus 11. So minus 11 a square b square plus 16 plus 28 is 44c. So the answer for fourth sum is minus 11 a square b square plus 44c. Moving ahead to the next sum. 3y square minus 10y plus 16, and the other term is 2y minus 7. So y square term will be as it is, y term will be added on, and the number will be added on. So this becomes 3y square minus 10y plus 2y becomes minus 8y plus 16 minus 7. This becomes plus 9. So the final answer is 3y square minus 8y plus 9. Moving to sixth sum. Minus 3y square plus 10y minus 16, and the other equation is 7y square plus 8. Again y square will be added on, 10y will remain as it is, and the number will be added on. So this becomes minus 3y square plus 7y square plus 10y minus 16 plus 8. Minus 3 plus 7 becomes 4y square plus 10y is as it is, minus 16 plus 8 is minus 8. So the final answer is 4y square plus 10y minus 8. Along with this, practice set 33 gets completed. Moving ahead to practice set 34. So here in practice set 33 we have seen the addition. In practice set 34 we will be seeing the subtraction of polynomials, subtraction of algebraic expressions. Again in this also we can do subtraction horizontally as well as vertically. So again even here I have done some sums on vertical arrangement while some sums on horizontal arrangement. When you do sums vertically, so there is an additional step that we need to do is changing the sign of the second term. So here it is plus 3y, so this becomes minus 3y, assuming this sign to be the value for this value, and here it is minus, so moving to plus. So the first equation is 4xy minus 9z, and the other one is 3xy minus 16z. So 4xy minus 9z minus 3xy minus 16z. As I have told now itself that the second equation will have a different sign, or the sign of the second equation will change. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So there is nothing, that means 1. So 1xy, and minus 9 plus 16 gives you plus 7z. So the answer is 1xy plus 7z. Second sum, moving ahead to second one. So 5x plus 4y plus 7z, x plus 2y plus 3z, and we are going to do the subtraction. So again the second equation will have a different sign. So this is plus x will become minus x, this is plus 2y, this becomes minus 2y, this is plus 3z, this becomes minus 3z. So 5 minus 1 is 4, 4x, 4 minus 2 is 2, plus 2y, 7 minus 3 is 4. When you change the sign, keep in mind that this original sign will be of no use. That is, you should not add this 4 plus 2 6. This is always 4 minus 2 2. 7 minus 3 4. This is not 7 plus 3 10. Moving ahead to the third sum. So 14x square plus 8xy plus 3y square, and the other equation is 2x square minus 26x square minus 8xy minus 17y square. So what I have done over here is I have put all the terms with equal variable or same variable one together and put in a negative sign. So 14x square minus 26x square, 8xy plus 8xy, 3y square plus 17y square. How come these two values again have a different sign? Because if I put a minus sign over here and open the bracket, this becomes minus. That's what I have written over here. Again this will become minus minus plus. This is what I have written over here. Here it is a minus, so minus minus plus, again plus 17. This is what I have written over here. So 14 minus 26 is minus 12x square. 8 plus 8 is 16xy. And 3 plus 17 is 20y square. So the answer is minus 12x square plus 16xy plus 20y square. Moving ahead to the fourth sum. So 6x square plus 7xy plus 16y square, and the other one is 16x square minus 17xy. So again opening the bracket, here I have shown you what I have done over here. So there is a negative sign and the numbers are in bracket, and now I am opening the bracket and putting all the values with equal variables one together. So 6 minus 16 is minus 10x square. 7xy plus 17xy, this becomes 24xy, and plus 16y square. Moving ahead to the fifth one. 4x plus 16z, 19y minus 14z plus 16x. So 4x plus 16z and then minus, and in the bracket another term. So again opening the bracket, 4x minus 16x plus 16z plus 14z plus, and here this is a y term, there is no y term over here, so minus 19y here I have written over here. 4 minus 16 is minus 12, 16 plus 14 is 30, and minus 19y. So this is the last sum of practice set 34. Now we will see practice set 35. So in practice set 35, what we need to do is multiply. So there is multiplication. For multiplication, you should keep in mind that a multiplied by a, or any variable multiplied by the same variable, becomes the square of the variable. Or x multiplied by x is x square, y multiplied by y is y square, a multiplied by a is a square. That is what you need to keep in mind. So the first question is 16xy multiplied by 18xy. So I have expanded 16 multiplied by 18 multiplied by xy multiplied by xy. So 16 multiplied by 18, we get 288, and xy multiplied by xy. So x into x, again x square, y into y is y square. So the final answer is 288 x square y square. Moving ahead to second one, 23xy square multiplied by 4yz square. So 23 multiplied by 4 is 92, x y square multiplied by y z square. So this becomes x, y square into y, 2 plus 1. This becomes 3, y cube and z square. So the final answer is 92 x y cube z square. Moving ahead to third sum, 12a plus 17b multiplied by 4c. So this 4c is going to be given with each term in the bracket. This is multiply outside the bracket. So this 4c will be applicable to both the terms, or if there are 3-4 terms, so it is applicable to each term. So 12 4 is 48, a into c is ac, 17 into 4 is 68, b into c is bc. So the final answer is 48 ac plus 68 bc. Moving ahead to fourth sum. So the multiplication is 4x plus 5y multiplied by 9x plus 7y. Again 4x is, I have done this 4x multiplied by this bracket, this 5y multiplied by this bracket. So 4x multiplied by 9x plus 7y plus 5y multiplied by 9x plus 7y. So 4 9 is 36, x into x is x square. 7 4 is 28, 28x into y plus 5 9 is 45xy plus 5 7 is 35y square. So this is 36x square plus 28xy plus 45xy plus 35y square. Now here xy. So I can add these two terms. So 36x square plus 45 plus 28 is 73xy plus 35y square. So the final answer is 36x square plus 73xy plus 35y square. That's all for today. I am stopping at practice at 35, question number 1. And the rest of the explanation will be done in the next lecture. That's all for today. Thank you.